right? Like, I'm going to go home from this, and I'm going to have a Delicios pizza. I'm being honest with you people.
It's not delivery, it's Delicios.
And I'm going to be even more honest, it's not Delicios.
It's not?
It's like a fucking...
The PC version?
It's PC. You knew it. Because it's half the price.
Yeah.
But it's half the pizza.
It's true.
But I'm a one man.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Davey on everything, and welcome back to the Everything is Broken podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Dan 3TV.
What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. This is episode 9. Yeah, episode 9.
Episode 9 for sure. And it is Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada.
Yeah.
Turkeys and all that stuff. Yeah, so we're going to get right into today's epised. Obviously,
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, he did it. Say it one more time for the people.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay, at least somebody around here is on the ball, because I would have said that 45 minutes in.
Thank you.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. People mean so much to us.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's Thanksgiving weekend. Obviously, Dan, maybe you have a dinner or two tonight, or no? Maybe tonight. Yeah. I have only one dinner in my life, so tomorrow I'll be at my parents' house for Thanksgiving.
It's traditional, I think, is Mondays usually.
Yeah. Unless you have like you're single, I guess, right? So I'm single too. So if you have a girlfriend, you go to their parents' house too,
split
right?
it up, do the thing.
Maybe a grandparent trip.
Yeah,
That's the thing. I don't have
in-laws,
much family
right?
either, right?
Yeah.
You don't have a ton of family either. You have a pretty knit family. You have a close family.
Yeah.
You have a close-knit family.
Close-knit family,
but
for
unfortunately, most of them live far as fuck
out.
now. So it's kind of just like you, your dad, Paula, cousins, whatever, aunts and uncles. But
step-siblings.
Yeah. I guess it does get extensive there, but everyone kind of has their own families too,
Oh,
right?
for sure, yeah.
That's the thing. I know, like, me personally growing up, I didn't want to go to, like, my big family stuff.
No?
I'd just rather just be with my parents and brothers. You know what I mean? That's how we've always kind of been.
Yeah.
It's just better. It's just better like that. Like, there's no fake shit. And it's all, just authentic shit.
Faking stuff is the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't, like, it's all Hollywood, right? It's like, they've smoke and mirrors, right?
Everyone's pretending like they don't have a problem with the other person. Maybe that's just my family. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, almost lost that beer. So I don't know if you know, I saw a couple weeks ago that dude that was cheating in chess.
Yes.
The big chess cheat.
Yep.
It was like a huge scandal, and it was hilarious to watch, because I don't know if you saw how he was cheating or how they suspect that he was cheating.
He had a wiretap or something.
No, it's crazier than that.
What do you have?
So I'll preface by saying, like, the dude that lost, there's a chess match. Two guys. One guy's like a grandmaster, like a top tier. He's the number one guy. Yeah. Then the other guy's good. Like, he'd beat 99% of people.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the same level. But he was in the same status, and he beat this dude.
Yeah.
And everyone was blown away. They had no idea how that happened. Somehow, they're now suspecting him of cheating, right?
Right.
But somehow it came. There was an article came out, or someone made a comment about how they can use like vibrations and stuff like that to use Morse code to tell you the moves.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's like, well, how would he pull that off? They get searched and everything, right?
Right.
Well, they're like, oh, he could theoretically have used vibrating anal beads.
No way.
In his asshole. I mean, this is an old story now, but that's good that we're talking about, because it's a funny story. He had anal beads in his asshole.
Yeah.
And he, he had somebody.
Yeah,
like 1, 2, ABC. You know what I mean? It's pretty easy, because it's
like
a letter.
Things,
exactly. It's a numerical, alphabetical system. So you could just be like, all right, however, pawn to, whatever. So
knight to A4.
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So it would have been. That's still really hard to do, I bet.
For sure.
And the thing I don't really understand is, like, all those big. I don't know. You ever watch the Queen's Gambit show?
No.
These guys all have. They basically, like, all the best players have essentially photographic memory. So they just memorize every combination of moves.
Okay.
And if you play a move, I don't understand how anyone is better than the other person, because they have they pretty much have every possible move memorized.
Right.
So, like, and they know how to react to all your moves. I don't understand how people win in chess if everybody's got this shit down.
Anytime I've ever played chess, it's it's minuscule for me, right? It's just like, okay, yeah, this goes here, this goes
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I lose, all right, damn.
Then move on.
Yeah.
Chess is a hard game. I played chess for years when I was a kid. Go to
Yeah,
tournaments
same.
and stuff, and it's a fun game. But I also didn't like the idea of losing.
Nobody ever does, right? Nobody wants to lose.
So but when I was a kid too, we went to the school we went to was pretty small.
Yeah.
And like me and my brothers were always like a little bit smarter than some kids. Like I hate to say it. So my older brother's a legitimate genius. So he
Yeah.
got into chess club in like grade 1.
Wow.
So then we follow suit too, right? Me and my
Yeah.
younger brother follow suit. And we were all about the same level. Even Matt, me and Matt started the same time actually.
Okay.
Mike was a year or two ahead of us.
Yeah.
And we were all about the same level. Like we could beat each other, all three. But Mike actually might have been better than us at the time because he's older too.
Yeah.
But me and Matt were basically equal, and we were pretty damn good
Nice.
for our school.
Right.
Right? That's the thing.
yeah,
Small,
yeah,
big
yeah.
fish, small pond.
Yeah.
So we never lost that. We never lost except for this one kid who was like, I don't know, 3-4 years younger than me. He was better than me. Like, but he was a gifted chess player. Like
Right.
he was a ranked player.
Okay.
But I gave him a run for his money one time. I think I beat him one time by accident.
By accident.
But yeah, we
That's
would
the
go
claim
there
to
and we
fame.
just slaughter all the kids.
Nice.
Like we couldn't lose in our own school because you
Yeah.
go after school and you play.
Yeah.
We couldn't lose really.
Yeah.
And I remember playing this kid and he just joined in. He was new to the school and he's like, "Oh, you any good?" And I'm just a piece of shit. I was like, "Oh, I've played a little bit. I'm not that good." And he's like, "Okay, well I'm gonna beat you." I'm like, "Okay, now I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crush you."
Yeah.
And I did. I killed him. I remember that story specifically. But chess is a hard game, man. But yeah, so then they were trying to pay him $1 million, this chess guy,
Yeah.
to play naked.
Oh.
Play again, but play naked and prove that you
Okay.
could have won. Because chess.com, he was banned from chess.com
Yeah.
for cheating. But he
Right.
was very open about it.
Okay.
Off the cuff, he was like, "Yeah, I have a history of cheating online.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just have another computer, you just have an AI telling you which moves to play.
Right. Yeah. I
Right?
can see that.
Two
Yep.
computers, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Or just like go against the computer.
Yep.
And be like, what's the next move? In this
Exactly.
sequence?
You
Yeah.
you play both into the computer.
Yeah.
So whatever his move is, you got to put it.
Yeah,
And then
to-
the
to
computer's
counter
going to tell you how to counter it.
Yeah.
You can't. How do you get away with that? How do you curve that? Because I could be a chess prodigy tomorrow then,
Yeah.
right? Oh, I'm 30. You're not a prodigy, I guess. Got to be like 10 to be a prodigy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But another cheating scandal, and this one's funny. And this one is like super random because it just kept coming up on my feed. But there was this big, there's a big like competition fishing, like
Yes.
derbies. You've seen those guys?
I've seen those guys.
Okay, shit was hilarious. That popped up so much on my feed
Yeah.
where they're cheating.
Yeah.
If you don't know, there was these two guys and they're out there crushing. I think walleye tournaments was
Yep.
their main thing, and they were just crushing them out, like winning everything. They won like 300,000 in prizes or something.
Something nuts.
Something ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
And then the one tournament they went into, their fish were roughly the same, a little bigger, but like
Double the weight.
But double the weight, yeah,
Yeah.
relative in size to everyone else, but twice the weight, which makes no sense.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like the one guy. It was like a 3-footer fish. It was like, sorry, fish, not fish.
3 foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like 28 pounds. I was like, what? There's no way.
Yeah, they cheated. And the funniest thing is, if you get a chance, I'll try and post the link in the description. But just watch their reactions to them getting caught.
Oh, I know.
Because they didn't say anything, and they just stood there,
Yep.
and they didn't say a damn thing. And I was like, I would have told all those guys to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, I think it's kind of fraud because they took money.
Yeah, it is.
I would have said this is some fishing shit. Like, who gives a fuck? Because I saw a thing. It was like the police were getting called. I'm like, the police?
Yep.
That was the first thing I saw. I'm like, the police for a fishing tournament?
Yeah.
Then I realized, yeah, they did, under false pretenses, took the prizes and won the
Yeah.
prize money.
Well, spoiler, right? They had like little weights in them, basically.
Yeah,
They
yes.
cut it open and there was like poured out like little like
Lead weights, right?
yeah. Like,
They're like the size of like
a golf ball.
yeah, like a golf ball, exactly.
Yeah. I thought that was amazing. I was like, what the heck? The fact that you like had to like stuff that takes effort,
Yeah, man.
right? And then there was another there was like an actual piece of like fillet of fish still like in there. And I was like, what the heck? You're not using it as bait, so how do you justify that one?
Yeah. Those guys are done with fishing. Like nobody,
Oh, for sure.
especially if we know about it.
Yeah.
The fishing community knows
yeah.
their faces. They know everything
Oh,
about
yeah.
those guys because we don't fish really, right?
No.
We're especially not in like competition style.
Yeah.
Where people are trying to be the Kobe Bryant of fishing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's insane. Those guys are a career. They're done, and they'll never be able to do anything in fishing
No.
because who trusts them?
No one.
Crazy, man. It's a crazy world. Don't cheat in fishing, man. It's a very important thing, and people take it very serious. It's more important than anything in the whole world.
In their world.
In their world, it really is. That's why I was like blown away. I'm like, man, this does seem like a bit of a overreaction. But then I found out how much money they had acquired over the time, and like, oh yeah, they frauded the fuck
That's
out
why.
of that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know this is like always funny, like that we bring it up, but like, did you see the WNBA basketball?
Yeah, man. You see the parade?
No.
Oh, dude, you saw the show, like their
Yeah.
concert, and they're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
there dancing.
Yeah.
Yo, pan the camera! Pan the camera! I want to see the audience. If it was the NBA, they would have a camera. I'll let you cough
Thank
it
you.
out.
No, I'm good.
There would be a camera like in the midst of the audience too, and they would be like, you know what I mean? You would
Yeah.
see all the people. They would be like in the mix of the people,
Exactly.
and there would be a camera off the stage. There was only one angle, brother.
I know.
Maybe that's all they could afford to give.
Maybe.
Was one camera. There's no money in it, so. But the parade was. I was gonna do no woke shit today or anything, but
Yeah.
here we are. The parade was complete. I've told myself that. The parade was like literally it was just like normal traffic,
Okay.
and they had buses. Do you know the name of the team that won that WNBA championship?
I did know it.
See, you should still know it.
I should still know it.
That's the thing.
It's
so unmemorable.
the Spurs? No.
I think it's their like affiliate team actually though. I think you're right about that. It's the Aces.
Aces.
Was it the Aces?
That sounds.
It doesn't sound like a good name. That's why I'm questioning it. But I think it was.
Yeah, it could.
I wish I was home. I could ask Google.
Yeah.
Just like, hey Google. That's my go-to always. They usually give me poor information.
No, it was funny because like the clip I was referencing to earlier like came up on my like timeline there a few days ago.
Yep.
It was they had the basketball from the July 1999 like game.
Yep.
And like it's like all like the players on the roster of that like championship won it, right? So
Right.
I'm thinking like, yo, that's gotta be like, I don't know, maybe a couple $100,
Yeah.
right? The girl wants to get $2,000 for it at this pawn shop.
This is the WNBA ball?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm
At the
like,
pawn shop?
the pawn shop. She's like, oh, I want to get $2,000 for it. Guy comes in, he's like, yeah, it's probably worth about $1,000. So he's immediately halved it, and then she's like, the guy's like, yeah, I'll give you $300 for it. She's like, how about 6? And she's like, and then the guy goes back, he's like, no, how about 500? And she's like, how about 550? And like they finally like settled on 550. I was like, okay.
So they
550 for a basketball.
did they buy it?
The shop bought it. 550.
They're not gonna be able to resell that.
That's what he was saying, right? And now I'm just thinking about it. I was like, think about if you had a championship ball from all the men's
Oh, buddy.
NBA.
Especially in the 90s.
Yeah,
Like at 98, you could have got Michael Jordan.
yeah,
If you had the 98 Chicago Bulls championship, they won a 98? Yeah, I think they did.
yeah.
Say 96, who cares? If you had that, bring that a little closer to you. If you had that ball
Yeah,
and you try to sell it, yeah, that's almost priceless probably.
Yeah.
Like you get a couple $100,000 for that.
especially
for
if it was
sure.
all signed, right?
Yeah, it's all signed and it's like in one of those glass cases.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Steve Kerr,
Yep.
all those guys signed it. Oh my God, that's a priceless piece of history.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. It's the same thing.
I know.
That's crazy. The WNBA, man. One day there'll be what's the opposite of delusional? Illusional?
Delusional? That's just
Illusional?
No, just regular. I would say.
Just regular?
saying.
There's a word for sure. We don't have the dictionary on hand, but there's definitely a word. One day it'll just be self-aware.
Okay, sure.
Maybe self-aware is the word.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, yeah, you know what? We got a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
We're getting paid to play. Pretty good money, more than most people.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit.
I don't know.
But they lost their biggest player to a Russian prison too. So
Yeah, her wife was complaining about that recently. She's like, I don't think I'll ever see my wife again.
you know what you do? You know how you see your wife again?
Go there?
You go there with THC carts in your bag and get caught. But you have to fly to the same airport and everything. Like, it's got to be the same.
Reenact the exact same thing.
Yeah. Is she a tall woman as well?
I don't know. I don't know much about
Because they'd be suspicious of it for sure. If there's another 6'5"
Yeah.
giant woman comes in the airport with the same circumstances.
100%.
But that would be like a Russian prison. It's probably like a Soviet era prison too, like built in the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, they haven't renovated.
No, it's a terrible. Honestly, it's probably a terrible place to be.
Yeah.
Like a god awful place to be, and
for
no one
sure.
cares about your human rights. This isn't the United States or Canada.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck. And the country's at war. Like, you're not a priority either. So yeah, it's fucked up.
You see, Shaq was draining coconuts.
No.
Oh, he's doing like this 3-point contest or free throws. Sorry. And he has like, I don't know why, but he has coconuts. And he just goes 1, 2.
And he was hitting them?
He got all
no
3.
bricks?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Shaq?
Yeah.
Maybe it's time for a comeback, baby.
Yeah, maybe.
Shaq, like, he's under the opinion, and I believe it, because he was a monster that if he was in the NBA today, it would be no chance those guys could take him.
Yeah.
Because, like, it is a different game. It was
for sure.
in the 90s, like in early 2000s, it was a very aggressive physical game.
Oh, yeah.
It isn't really now.
Not as much.
Not as much. And then when you do get hit, you take the dive, right?
Yeah, you take the
like
flop.
LeBron, like, ah! Like, dude, come on.
Heat cramps.
He had the cramps, right?
Yeah.
And but I could definitely like not complain about cramps for $40 million a year.
Yeah.
Or you wouldn't hear a damn complain about
Play
me.
48 minutes of basketball and be like, yeah.
LeBron, like how many minutes does LeBron play? Like 35 or something? Like a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
And that is a lot of minutes.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Like if you're running around back and forth, like that is it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
20 minutes, I couldn't do it probably. It doesn't sound like much time, but when you're chasing someone, they're chasing you, and you're constantly on guard with someone, or they're on guard with you.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you.
Oh, exactly.
But not for that kind of money.
Activities, though, right?
I hate activities generally, but if I'm there already and I have the stuff to do the activity, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But if I have to leave,
Get yourself all ready.
get set up and all this shit, drive 35 minutes to Waterloo, I ain't doing it.
Get psyched up.
Yeah.
Maybe some pre-workout.
Yeah,
Let's
I'll be
go.
there flying around like, man.
Yeah.
But no, fuck activities, you know? Don't know. Kitchener is in the midst of its biggest season, which is the Oktoberfest season, right?
True.
Kitchener apparently has the second largest Oktoberfest in the world.
Yep.
It's been pretty, I don't want to say shitty, but it's definitely gone downhill like the last decade, but it's on its way up. They got a new coordinator.
Oh, yeah?
A new guy running Oktoberfest, and even my parents were saying, like, downtown. Remember downtown they used to always have kid stuff and festivities?
Yep.
But the last couple years, like even prior to COVID, it was like crap.
Dwindling down for
Just
sure.
dwindling is the word.
Yeah.
And but my mom was saying, like, she went down there and it was like, okay, this is pretty good. And Oktoberfest is a big deal here though, and it's a fun time. But you went last night.
I did.
Where'd you go?
We went to the Big Man's tent.
Okay, Bingaman's is cool, but it's not like officially part of Oktoberfest, right? It's not, because they didn't want to serve just Molson beer and stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't want to follow the rules because the rules were kind of stupid,
They were, yeah.
and it was holding things back
It was plotted against them because of the contracts with the beer company.
with the beer companies, and that was like actually what was stunting Oktoberfest. I think mostly was all these like rules and contracts they had. It's like we don't need to call it Oktoberfest even. To have Oktoberfest. Like,
Exactly,
Bingaman's can call it whatever. They do call it Oktoberfest because it's not a trademark thing.
Yeah.
And it's just a big party. Like, you can have that, you know what I mean, with German music and all the whole thing. You don't have to be associated with the Kitchener Oktoberfest.
No.
But it would be nice to see everyone on the same page.
Yeah, exactly. If like all the clubs and stuff like were to like team up and be like, hey, yeah, we're gonna accept you guys as part of our thing now.
Yeah, let's all kind of do a thing. Let's make it, because I think it would run better if, like in the old days when everything was like one umbrella, but at the same time, you can't really tell venues to do what, you can't like control these venues and expect them to like be excited about it.
Yeah.
Because maybe they don't see it, what you're doing is a profitable thing or what's good for Oktoberfest. You know?
I guess, yeah.
Bingaman's is honestly the best.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest.
It's like the most open, I would say.
Yes.
Like you don't feel like you're confined and like,
No. They got the tents. They have all the outside tents still? The two big outside tents?
There was just one big outside tent this time.
Oh, okay. No building?
No building.
Oh, cool.
But like the bathrooms are like significantly upgraded. Like
Yeah?
like basically portables,
Yep.
but like they're like VIP bathrooms compared to like a urinal.
Yo, you gotta stay close to that mic, brother.
Compared to like a urinal or anything.
Yeah, I
like that.
hate porta potties, man. Well, I use them every day, and it's like
Yeah.
I don't want to go to an event
Yeah.
and then wait in a massive lineup
Yeah.
to take a piss and stand and piss while I
Yeah.
piss,
Yeah.
right? But Bingham is cool, man. The last time I went, like, I don't know the last time I went, but I guess it was like 2019, probably, right? I don't know. Say 2019 I went,
Okay.
and it was an awesome time, man. They had all it was a crazy party. It just seemed like the best party I've ever been to, probably,
Yeah.
honestly. It was
Yeah,
cool.
I think you're right. 2019.
Because
Because we had the pre at Jordan's, I think.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, that was a good time, man, because there was like, you're in the main building, and then there was like 2 awesome other tents packed with people.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, these are all separate parties.
Yeah.
And the one tent was like just like top 40 jams.
Yep.
And then the rest, you could kind of a mixed bag, I think.
I did the Congo line thing with my buddy.
Oh, that's good.
What-
Where you do this?
No. Like we were like the thing,
Yeah.
and then like we went under the
Oh, like
went
where they
under.
go under it?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that called?
I don't know.
Damn, yeah, that's fun.
The limbo line.
Limbo, the limbo,
That's
yeah.
it, yeah.
You
we
got
did
it,
limbo
you got
line.
it.
Yeah. That was one of the best memories of my night, right?
Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome. Like, that's such a silly thing, but it's just fun, man.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be fucking, yeah, Oktoberfest is fun, yeah.
Did they do the parade again? I think. I know they try to every year.
I don't know if they did the parade, honestly. I'm saying no. I don't know. I don't live in Kitchener. I don't think Cambridge obviously doesn't do
Yeah,
well the
no.
Thanksgiving parade, but no.
Yeah, that's Monday
I guess
morning.
it doubles, right? They double it. Oktoberfest and Thanksgiving is this one parade, no?
They could.
Isn't it?
Could. I don't know if they do.
I don't think they would have 2 separate parades like within a weekend of each other.
I think you're right. I think it is on Monday because I think
Yeah, it might. Oh, I'm not thinking about that, but yeah, it probably is on Monday.
It goes through Waterloo, I think, too, because they're closing like parts of Weber down.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Kitchener?
Yeah, it says it's closed for one day. I know there was signs.
Yeah, so that's probably what's happening then.
Yeah.
They go all the way up to like by Franklin and shit. You mean
I don't know.
that far?
I don't
Where
think
does
so.
the parade start? Like Ottawa
It
Street?
starts downtown, doesn't it?
I feel like it starts at like Sterling. It used to.
Mm-hmm.
I think they used to like come up Sterling and turn down King or something.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either because it's been a few years since I've been to a parade too.
Yeah.
And like there was like obviously 2 years where just nothing happened, so
Yep.
people just don't really remember what happened
Yeah,
prior to
exactly.
that, right? Like who knows what the parades
You
were
break
doing.
the tradition, and it's like, oh
Yeah.
damn, what do we do?
Yeah. So no, probably won't go to a parade again. For,
I went to the
some
parade
time.
during COVID.
Did you? They had
Yeah.
the parade during COVID. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's outdoors, I guess.
Yeah.
Was it busy? Probably not.
It
Not
wasn't that
as
busy.
as usual.
No. I remember I had my cider and I was wearing a mask, so like we definitely went.
At the parades when we were kids were like crazy, man. How
Yeah,
many
they're
people
always
showed
big.
up? The whole
Always
city
big.
showed up.
Yep.
Which my parents took us to every parade and you just sit out in the fucking freezing cold. Yeah, you would go to those parades and just freeze your ass off, just sitting there on
Whole time.
the curb.
Yep.
I don't even know if my parents sat. I think they just stood the whole time.
I would sit on like the curb for sure.
I'd sit on the curb. And my
Yeah.
mom would put a blanket down on the curb.
Yeah.
Because everyone had a blanket in their car. Especially if your family played hockey.
Yeah.
Because you'd bring the blanket into the arena every weekend. You'd
Yeah.
use that thing
Yeah.
to sit on the cold benches.
That's right. Yeah. Bleachers were always like covered by those little blankets.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, because they're so goddamn cold.
Yeah.
Like, people think of hockey arenas, they're thinking of, like, if you live outside of, like, Canada or you don't play hockey, or your brothers don't play hockey, and you think of a hockey arena, you're like, oh, it's like, you watch a hockey game on TV, people are wearing T-shirts and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not like that.
No.
If you just go to the old-ass Kitchener Arena from the 80s, they're absolutely freezing,
Oh yeah.
right? They're so
Yep.
fucking cold.
All the whole time.
You have to wear, it's colder than the outside half the
Sometimes.
time.
Yeah.
If it's like November,
Yeah.
it's colder in the arena
Oh,
than
yeah.
it is outside, 100%.
Yeah. Good luck.
It's so goddamn cold. I hated every second of it. I was
Yeah.
just trying to sit in the lobby.
You'd sit there and go with like school or whatever for like the free
skating?
skating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's like, oh, this sucks. I don't even want to do this. Like,
I know, until you get moving.
Yeah.
And then you start taking layers. If you're skating, it's fine. But if you're on
Yeah.
the bleachers,
yeah.
it's not fine.
No.
We used to go, me and my younger brother would go free skating after school, like every Wednesday. We'd walk down to, what's that arena beside the beside the hospital, like McLaren or something like that. It's behind KCI. But we would go there when I was in grade 8.
Okay.
We'd go there and take our skates, and we walk down, do free skate with our friends. And then one time this guy, it was a field trip that day. Yeah. This is a story. I'll give some background. There's these 2 idiot brothers that went to my school, and they were younger than me. Yeah. And they would always threaten people with their older brother.
Okay.
And I was like in the yard one day because they threatened me a bunch of times with their older brother. I heard him threatening someone with their older brother. And I said, your older brother hasn't even come after me yet. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, okay. All right. So then there was a field trip, but I didn't go. And my brother was in school that day. So all my friends went, though. Like, all the dudes went.
Yeah.
Everything. So it was just me and my brother. And we come out of the back of the school with our skates. And then this van pulls up. Someone's mom. Door slides open. And then this guy who must have been at the time maybe, say, 16 or 17 maybe. And I was like 12, 13 or whatever. I was like 13. And he pops out and he starts coming towards the door of the school.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't know who this guy is, but I see those stupid kids. They're like over there. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but I know those kids are losers. So he comes up to me. He's like, which one? And his brothers are behind him. The kids are with him. The brothers are behind him.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Points at me. That guy. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then somebody yelled out like, no, it's that guy. I'm like, oh, thank God. Who was that? Thank you. I'm like, I don't know who that was, but you just saved my ass. And then the brother's like, no, it was him. And he points at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. And this guy's not a big dude. Like, if we were the same age, I would have kicked his ass.
Okay.
Because think about this. I'm 13. He's like 17 or 16.
Yeah.
And we're damn near the same size.
Yeah.
He was a skinny dude like me.
Yeah.
But he gets in my face. He's like, you want me to break you in half? I'm like, no. Because I wasn't like really all that. I was like a little scared, obviously, but you're not going to do that much. We're in the school. The school doors are here. I can almost touch them.
Yeah.
He's like, you want me to break you in half? I'm like, no. Why are you fucking with my brother? I'm like, your brother is threatening everybody.
Yeah.
And I just was just like, I don't want any fucking trouble, man. Like, I'm just trying to go skating.
Yeah.
Me and my brother's behind me. I'm like, I'm just trying to go skating. I also don't want to look like a fucking coward in front of my brother. So I didn't like flinch or anything, and I didn't really fight back or like push back, but I didn't take it. And I was just like, all right, man, like whatever. Like, I don't know what to tell you type of shit. So he left, and think about this. The mom drove him there.
Yeah.
To come threaten a child.
Oh my God.
Like, he's a child, but I'm more of a child.
Mom, let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta go again.
Gotta go do it. Gotta go take care of business. Like, these are just some loser thugs. I saw them at the bar a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Like, on my latter years of going out. But, so we went skating, and then they fucking, like, zipped by us in their van as we were walking down the road. I'm like, what a complete loser. Even then, I knew that guy was a loser for doing that. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what kind of high school kid is coming to a grade school? He might have been, I don't know how old he was. Like, I had no idea. But I thought he was, like, 17.
Yeah.
Like, I actually thought he was an adult.
Yeah, perception's there, right?
I thought he was like maybe 18 or 19, but I think in retrospect, I think he was maybe 16 or 17. But who the fuck does that? Who does that? If I had an older brother that was, because these kids were like 9 or 10. If I had an older brother, or if I had a younger brother and he was like, hey, can you go beat up a kid at my school? Like, there's no real reason. He didn't hurt you or anything. You know what I mean? I'd be like, fucking handle it yourself.
Figure it out, yeah.
Go fight him yourself.
Figure it out.
I'm like 5-6 years older than everybody.
Yeah. Use your words. That's what they tell you now.
Man. I never would have done that. But if it was a little closer in age, if somebody was my brother's age or my age and they're fucking with them, yeah.
Yeah. Understandable.
And I wasn't even fucking with those kids.
No, you weren't.
I just said, like, your brother, you're a liar. Your brother never has once showed up. And he did. So I look stupid. But
called you out, right?
He called me out. I'll give him that.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck those kids. I know their names to this day. I won't say them. I don't know their last name, but they're a bunch of wanksters.
Whatever.
So many wanksters at that school. Everyone was hard as fuck at that school.
What school?
St. Joseph's Catholic Elementary School in Kitchener. Everyone was just hard. But actually, generally, like, some kids were genuinely pretty fucking hard there. But some kids were just fake.
Yeah.
They just, like, were poor.
Fake it till you make it.
They're just poor. And they knew poor people were supposed to be hard, so they were like hard.
Yeah.
But they weren't really, right?
By association.
Yeah, I wasn't hard either. I was not by any means.
Yeah, just
I wasn't a
out.
tough kid.
Just
I was just
hanging
a kid.
Yeah, that's what you're
I
supposed
just
to
went
do.
there.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I went skating, man. I just want to go skating. At Dawn, whatever arena it's called. But yeah, that's just a little childhood story of mine.
Don McLaren.
Don McLaren. Is that it?
No.
Yeah, that's right. Don McLaren.
Is it?
Yeah, Don McLaren Arena. It's a green building, right?
Yeah.
It's ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah,
the ugliest
that's the
building
one.
in downtown.
Didn't that guy scout Nick or whatever?
Oh, no, that was, damn, I gotta think of the name. I know the guy's
Patrick
name.
Doherty.
Patrick Doherty. So, like, that's a joke you'd only understand in Kitchener because there was this dude. You know, like, every city has, like, community heroes and they get named. Everything gets named after them.
Yep.
There's, like, 2 or 3 people and they get streets and buildings and rec centers.
Yep.
Patrick Doherty was the king of Kitchener Waterloo hockey.
Oh, yeah.
And he was, like, the guy who, like, organized it all, like, scouted all these kids, like, tried to make careers for these kids. And he was old as fuck when we were kids. Like, he was already old. But Patrick Doherty, I guess he was at one of Nick's games. Our friend Nick, who was a pretty goddamn good hockey player.
Yeah.
He was at one of Nick's games, I guess, and he was like, your son should be going to the NHL.
He'll never live it down, right?
Something shit like that. Like, your son should be playing. But I think the story he tells, but Nick's a storyteller, but the story he tells is Patrick Doherty came to him. His parents had said, your son's got a gift.
Yeah.
He should be playing higher up hockey.
Yeah.
But he only was playing house league because his parents didn't have the money at the time. I don't know. Maybe. That could be if it's true, it's a fair excuse, but who knows?
Yeah.
But he has a younger brother that's like 4 years younger than us.
Yep.
And his brother is also like a very talented hockey player, and he played goalie. And his brother played like the highest level of hockey that there is. But it was years later, so they had the funds by then. You know, by the time Matt got up there,
missed it by that much. Right?
Yeah, that's what Nick claims. I'll have to ask his dad about it one day.
Yeah.
Because that's Nick's side of the story.
Yeah.
But it's always been a funny story. Patrick Doherty was just...
Claim to fame.
Yeah, I think Patrick Doherty's probably dead.
I would say so. Yeah.
He had an arena too named after him.
Yep.
I don't think they do shit like that too much anymore.
Well, CTV used to do that Hometown Heroes section.
Yeah, was he on
segment. I feel
he
like
probably was on it every week.
Maybe, yeah.
Kitchener has like very specific heroes that... Not anything recent though.
No, not anything that is worth noting, right?
Yeah, because we have Don Cordelio or whatever. The Don. He was the fucking mayor for years. And then Carl Zare.
Don Corleone?
Some shit like that.
Isn't that
That's from fucking Godfather, so don't quote me on that. Don. Yeah. Fuck. I don't remember his fucking name. But they have one big arena is named after him. My brother would know.
Don McCormick?
No. I don't know.
Don't
quote me on any of that.
There is a McCormick Arena, though.
Yeah, there's McCormick Arena.
Yeah.
I think it's and then Carl Zare was mayor for like 30 years.
Yeah,
too.
long.
He's a hero.
Yeah.
Dave McDonald, you know him from CTV News.
What? And the cruise ships all the time. The guy would go on cruise ships all the time.
Then one time, so Dave McDonald is like a staple on the. What does CTV stand for?
Canadian television? No idea.
I don't know. Whatever. CTV News. It's all across Canada.
Yeah.
Kitchener has a big branch of it. Yeah. It's a pretty big area. And what's his name again?
Dave McDonald.
Dave McDonald was like the main guy. He was just like this like
weatherman.
Quirky weatherman, glasses kind of guy. Yeah. But then he retired one year. And then he decided to get into local politics.
Oh yeah?
Or it might have been like provincial politics, but I actually think it was like city council or something.
Okay.
And so he was trying to run for council.
Yeah.
And I saw him downtown one time. Only time I ever saw him in person my whole life. I was downtown with my brothers and dad, and I was like, that's Dave McDonald! And I yelled over at him. I was like, I love you, Dave! Or something like that, like, Dave McDonald!
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, it gives you one of those. I'm like, damn, that's Dave McDonald from CTV.
That's cool.
I don't think he won any kind of position. He's probably like pretty old now too, because that was maybe 10 years ago even.
Yeah, he's definitely old for sure. I remember too, like, do you ever calling in for radio prizes when it was like Chime FM, like the jet is in the air?
Yeah, or like beat the bomb and stuff like that. Yeah, I hate those.
The roulette machine or whatever. I swear it was just like somebody just sitting there being like, do they get it? Spin a wheel.
Yeah. Oh, buddy, they fake it probably for sure. You know the one where it's like tick, 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 and then you could like, all right, $10.
Yes.
$20 to bust. It's like Buster something.
Yeah.
It's like $20. Okay, one more time. $30. Okay, one more time. Bust.
Yeah.
They faked that because but half the people never won.
No, of course.
And the prizes are like $80 too.
Yeah.
Like, just give them.
Do you want to play again? You have a chance to win $1,000. It's like, no.
Radio is like the most horrible, outdated form of media, if you ask me.
Mhm.
Radio is terrible.
Yeah.
I think radio is like just horrible.
I'd say
Service.
print is. Print.
Print? Yeah, but no, because books. Oh, we're talking about yeah, like news and media and
Newspaper,
stuff.
yeah.
News media.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously newspapers. I'd rather read a newspaper than listen to the radio.
Really?
Because unless it's like talk radio, but I'm talking like Chime FM. I just think like radio like CT, like Chime FM, Dave FM, like those classic stations where they throw ads at you like
Yeah.
80% of the time. I don't know what the percentage is, but it's high.
It's very
It's
high.
mostly ads.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No.
And they play only 20 or 30 songs all day. Say they play 30 songs in rotation all day. It's not.
And it'll be some of them the same songs.
Yeah, they just cycle them through them again, especially like the old rock stations.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because there's no new music coming out, so they just play the same Led Zeppelin songs nonstop.
AC/DC.
AC/DC, Back in Black, throw it on for the boys one more time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Foo Fighters, just throw it in there.
But yes, obviously print.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess it's like, if you're on an island, would you rather have newspaper or radio? Like,
well, yeah, the newspaper's only good one day.
well, no.
If unlimited newspapers,
Unlimited
or,
newspapers.
or like continuous radio, I'm taking newspapers.
Yeah, I guess you could read.
I'd rather read.
Yeah, I was gonna
Because
say,
like I don't want to hear like
you could practice the art of reading instead
yeah,
of...
I don't mind reading
Yeah.
if you're on an island, you have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
But I just hate the whole like it's like they tell stories about their kids and shit like
That's the
I just
their
hate
life,
it.
right?
It's so humble and just terrible. Like I don't know, man. I hate the radio. I just sound sour right now, but I just hate the radio.
That's fair.
And then like the quality's not good either. Like the audio quality's so terrible. Like, dude, why are we using radio waves now? Like, can't you run this shit through Wi-Fi? You can. They do have it on
Satellite
Spotify
radio,
now, right?
Satellite radio.
You can listen to like iHeartRadio and
Yep.
shit like that. So, but if you're in their car, you wouldn't do that because you don't want to use your data on Chime
No.
FM.
No. That's funny.
On another note, we talked about a very specific restaurant like 2 or 3 episodes ago. Do you recall?
I do.
A personal vendetta. You should.
I don't have a personal vendetta against them. It's just funny to me that like there's such a cult like following behind them. And
Yeah,
it's like,
we got a bit of an update because that was the first time I ever heard of this place.
Yep.
We won't even say their name on this again
Don't need
because
to.
just go back a couple episodes. We don't want to tread the like the waters of lawsuits.
yeah.
Even though it's unlikely.
poke the bear, right?
But this restaurant, they've been just popping up my feed now.
Yeah.
The FBI agent said this guy needs to learn about this place, and they've been sending me the articles, and I've been seeing the comments, and
It's ridiculous.
I tagged Dan in a comment.
Yep.
And then, I don't know why I tagged you for no reason. I'm gonna be honest with you, just because it was them.
Okay.
I didn't even. And then you commented. I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I read the thing
Yeah.
after. I didn't even care what it said.
Look
I
at
just
the
tagged you.
look at the bill of this.
Yeah.
It's
it was-
like-
one hamburger was $23 almost.
Yeah.
And then some kid I went to grade school with, he commented because he's like passionately against hemlock. Oh, that doesn't matter. He's passionately against hemlock, so he was like commented back like it's actually a $43 combo.
Yeah.
And then he messaged me. I haven't really opened it yet. He messaged me a bunch of I sent you it over the screenshot.
Yeah.
Basically like the cult of hemlock was slandering him.
Yeah.
And trying to take him down.
Calling him a groomer. Like.
I don't know. The message was like pretty incoherent.
Yeah.
I found, but I didn't really read the whole thing. But it seemed like there might be some truth to it. And you were saying like they have a weird.
It's man.
People come to their
It's-
defense.
It's weird. Like you mentioned anything about that place, and it's like, oh, you don't have good taste. You don't know what you're missing.
Yeah.
This is the best place on earth. Like, I'll go there till the day I die. Blah blah blah.
You'll probably die drinking the Kool-Aid there from the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know this place.
the punch bowl.
I kind of have to check it out then.
Go
Are they
for
open
it.
today?
Probably.
All right. I'll have to go on dinner on my own. Dinner for one, please.
Turkey dinner.
Get my phone open to Yelp.
Yeah.
With a partially written review. Like, tread lightly, boys. That better be a $22 combo.
The thing about Yelp is like every time I hear Yelp now, I can't like get the South Park thing.
Yeah,
stuck
I
in
was
my
just thinking,
head.
I'm like, was it
Yeah.
South Park? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Randy Marsh.
Yeah, he goes in there, everyone's just abusing Yelp because they
Yeah.
just want free meals.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a Yelp.
I'm a Yelp reviewer.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Hope you like boogers and.
Yelp? Yelp can easily get out of hand.
Oh, I know.
Well, it's the same with like IMDb and Rotten
Yeah.
Tomatoes, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what's crazy is I saw. We won't get into deep with this because I don't want to do the woke shit this one, but I saw. Remember, everyone was like rating bombing the Little Mermaid? I saw recently. It was like 1 million reviews or something.
How many people?
They deleted it. I think they just deleted them all.
They have to.
Because I saw a post from Disney
Yeah.
from Rotten Tomatoes and it was like 5,000 reviews, like 80% on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that. I'm like, okay.
Of course, they're gonna keep the positive
Yeah.
ones.
It's a Disney. If a Disney movie only gets 5,000 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, something fishy's going on.
For sure.
Because it just doesn't work like that.
No.
Right?
There's
Especially
there's
we know
way.
for a fact
There's
that people
no
were
way.
going on there and attacking it.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like,
Right.
there's no way. Like, that's somebody methodically going through every single one, being like, hey, yeah, we're gonna screw these guys out of their opinions and keep it all under whatever our motive for this project is.
Got to keep pushing it.
Yeah.
Push that narrative. Got to push the narrative until the narrative changes.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And then people forget about the narrative, the old narrative, and the companies jump on the new one. Yeah. Right now we're on basically the same narrative have we been on.
I'm excited to see Poseidon in it.
Poseidon.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Poseidon.
I know what Poseidon is. But is this like an animated movie?
No, like Ariel's dad.
Oh, in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, because Poseidon is like the god of the ocean in
And he had
Greek.
like bleached white hair.
Yeah. Oh, so
Right?
you're saying you're excited to see the Poseidon character in the
Yeah.
mermaid movie? Yeah. When does this come out? October.
idea.
I think it's this month or next month.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I remember like vaguely seeing some
I
dates.
know Avatar 2's coming out soon.
Yeah. It's only taken 14 years.
Yeah.
We were in high school when they came out.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it in high school with like Anton,
Oh,
maybe,
nice.
or something.
I
forget.
remember I drove down to IMAX to see it.
Oh, you saw it?
Saga.
Oh man, that would have been way better.
Yeah, it was nice.
I did see it in 3D because do they still have 3D movies?
Oh yeah.
Like Spider-Man and shit, but not like at
Spider-Man
one
was
point.
really good.
Every
into,
movie
into,
was putting.
into the multiverse or whatever.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse, That one was really good.
That was so good. I didn't see it in 3D, or
No,
did I?
I did.
No, I don't think I would have because I'm too cheap. But like at one point, every movie came out, they were trying to make it 3D.
Yeah.
From like 2009 to 2012,
Yeah.
every movie had to come out. What was the real 3D? And
Yes.
then the TVs too, right?
Yep.
They were trying to really push 3D TVs.
My dad
but
bought a 3D TV.
did he recently or back then?
Back then.
It seemed like a cool idea at the time,
Yeah.
but the problem is like,
He had the powered glasses one too.
yeah, see, that's the one you would have wanted to have because, and that's like way too expensive. Your dad's a baller though.
He did it.
Like that's actually a lot of money. The problem is now you don't have the material to watch
No.
in the to get the full advantage. Like you thought at the time every movie was gonna have a 3D version.
Yeah.
At the time,
Yeah,
at least
that's-
action movies.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now it's like maybe one in every 20, I would say. Like big blockbuster movies, they spend the money to do the 3D
Cameras and whatnot.
cameras, whatever.
Yeah.
But those TVs, good luck buying one at Best Buy.
No,
Can
exactly.
you? Can you? Maybe one.
Maybe. They might
Maybe you
have
can
a
order
few
them
models.
online.
Yeah, probably.
The technology is just not. And if the problem with 3D is like eventually your eyes adjust to it, right?
Yes.
And you're just watching a normal movie with glasses on.
Yeah, and the thing though that was really cool was with the TV. I remember like it would upconvert regular cable.
Yeah, that's cool.
Into like projection 3D.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so
So you get a little bit of effect on everything you watch.
Yes, so like watching like football games and stuff. Like,
It would be handy with
it was
sports.
awesome. Yeah.
But you have to wear the glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate the glasses.
Get
Were
used
they
to it.
like pretty big glasses or no? They were
like a pair of
four-
Oakleys?
Okay, so not
Yeah,
bad. Not
like
bad.
the
A
gas
little
tank.
heavier maybe, but not
Yeah,
much.
not
Just
much.
just plastic, right?
Pretty much, yeah. The batteries were really, really tiny. They had like the hearing aid batteries.
Oh yeah, so they last forever then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, 3D technology is it was a kind of a gimmicky thing, I guess. I don't think it was supposed to be.
No.
I think people genuinely were like this is the future. And it kind of is because VR is that.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what kind of just transitioned to VR actually. If we really look at it, like it didn't really adapt to mainstream television and movies and stuff, but they kind of took that technology and put it into virtual reality more or less,
Yeah, I'd say so.
right? And that's way more interesting and you don't and there's lots of content.
VR is awesome. Like,
VR
I've tried it. Like,
I
it's
tried it
pretty-
one
it's pretty
time
Cool.
and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think I don't really have the patience for stuff like that. And
No.
I just have trouble seeing value in things that aren't like productive. That's why I don't like activities. Like it's like my brain has like a twist in it. It's like I have in video games. Like I can't even play video games anymore. Like my mind just doesn't
I don't have the
respect it.
patience for it.
I tried playing once a year. I was telling my dad this. Once a year, I try to play video games. Like I will buy a game,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm gonna get into this.
Yeah.
And then I did it recently. About a few weeks ago, I bought Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
And I bought it because it was like
Keanu
24
Reeves
bucks.
or whatever?
Yeah, with Keanu Reeves. It was on sale, so I'm like, I got a PlayStation 4, a dusty PlayStation 4. I'm gonna buy this game, and I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna just play this game, and I'm not gonna save money, and I'm not gonna do all these stupid things that I do.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna sit here and play this game. And I did for about 3 days.
Okay.
And I got into it, and then it's like, then all my like life worries and problems come in from the back, and they do this. Oh, we're still here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then I'm like, damn, I can't be in this delusion. I have to face my shit.
Yeah,
That's my problem. I just don't have. I'm not. My brain isn't geared to like have fun,
Yeah.
which is sad.
Worries. Western society.
Western society's got me on the grind, and it's kind of sad actually. But I have fun doing that stuff. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Like my fun is different than what it used to be. Like I just want to like do shit like this.
Say you're getting old without saying you're getting old.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I'm trying to talk my way out of it right now.
It's all right. It's all right.
I just don't have fun. Like I said, if you were like, hey man, we're outside your house, let's go play basketball, I would, and I'd have fucking a good time doing it.
Yeah.
It's just my
Can confirm, right? When it's like
Yeah.
you pulled up to your house.
Yeah.
Didn't loser. We're going shopping.
Yeah, exactly.
What? I gotta lock the house.
Exactly. Like, no time. Let's go.
Let's go. Get in.
Yeah, yeah. But that's kind of just how my brain is geared. It's unfortunate, but I think at some point I'm gonna like have fun activities again.
Yeah.
I'll get back into it once I've accomplished a few things. I think I'm gonna be able to be like, all right, I can like, what's something that's enjoyable that's not, doesn't have to be serious, you know? Like this is something I enjoy doing, but it's mostly work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like I like to rewatch these and I like to have these conversations, but it's like more, it's like 80% work, 20% fun.
Fair.
And I don't mind doing the editing and uploading on TikTok and stuff like that. Like I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't mind editing. I don't like uploading content to
It's
TikTok.
hard because it's like you only have one track mind of like making up a content.
Yeah.
And it's in your head, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, this is like, oh, thanks for watching, blah blah blah.
Yeah. You're like, all right, the goal is of putting a TikTok is to promote the podcast.
Yeah.
So you're in your mind, you're like, I'm going to promote the podcast.
Yeah.
Then you go down and you say, oh, thanks for, guys, episode 9's coming, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just promoted the podcast, but who really gave a shit about that? And that's why I'm thinking, I'm like, I got to just be like, all right, post videos that may or may not even be, the great thing about this podcast is there's no theme to it.
Yeah.
So I can just post anything. And we talk about all kinds of stuff, so I try to be like,
A drawback to that.
let's post a video of something weird or crazy or stupid or a topic of something, me talking about something. And yeah, it might not be directly related to the podcast, but the tag is there. You're on there at my account now,
Yeah.
right? So, oh, you thought that TikTok was funny? Now you can go on my TikTok and watch clips of us talking on the podcast. That's kind of how I'm thinking about it. Like I post, let's do an example of like, I posted a video of me at the homeless encampment
Yep.
on TikTok. And yeah, I got like 500 plays or something, which isn't a lot. But that's 500 people that potentially clicked our profile. Right?
Yeah.
Potentially clicked our profile and watched an episode of our podcast. That's how I look at it.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's that related to the podcast, as long as people are finding it funny and they're clicking it.
Yeah. It was that fire thing, right? The box.
The fire thing too. Have you been on the TikTok lately?
Yeah.
I've got a lot of just random stupid shit videos, like me at the home, me with the fire, me making cereal.
Yeah.
Right, that cereal was terrible actually. That's honestly what made me think of making that cereal. I'm like, I bought Kashi a couple times now
Yeah.
because it's I don't eat a lot of cereal, so yeah, it's pricey, but I don't eat a ton,
No.
and it's healthier than Fruit Loops.
Yeah. That's
So
one way of looking at it.
right, it's way healthier, and it has 8 grams of protein. I saw on the box. I should have known that. That was an indicator it's gonna taste bad.
I get the what's it called? The 2 scoops. No, not 2 scoops. The almond one. Almond vanilla crunch.
From
or
Kashi?
Harvest Crunch.
Oh, Harvest Crunch is
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. Vanilla almond.
Yeah,
I
see,
like
those
that
are
one.
good flavors. I don't know what I bought,
And
but
then
it was.
drizzle some honey on there sometimes. in
Oh,
the
that's a
mornings.
nice. You put milk in it.
Yeah.
What kind of milk? 2%?
No, almond milk or oat milk. Sorry.
Oat milk.
Oat
Okay.
milk, yeah.
That's probably better for you.
No, no lactose, right?
Yeah, no lactose.
No.
I think I have a lot of lactose in my life.
Really?
Yogurt, cheese strings, milk. I eat a lot of lactose, like way too
Yeah, I
much.
don't.
I feel like it probably does affect me.
Yeah, maybe. It's
I feel
actually
like-
different.
I feel like I'm a phlegmy dude, and I feel like that might be. But then again, I was phlegmy before I was eating. Like when I lived at home, I didn't really. I don't know. I ate a lot of cheese, man.
Cheese.
I ate a lot of fucking cheese.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe if I didn't eat so much lactose, maybe I wouldn't be so phlegmy.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
I'm not. You
it's
don't
the
apologize.
people,
to
they have to
me.
hear phlegmy.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's like maybe there's something to it. You're not really supposed to drink cow's milk.
No.
Like, I don't want to say cow's milk's bad for you. There's like, I think it's probably bad for some people, especially people that like our ancestors. My ancestors drank cow's milk, so like I don't have a intolerance to it, and it's just become part of our. It was part of our diet for thousands of years, right? So
Yep.
I don't think it's necessarily that bad for you, especially if you're like it's fatty
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And you know what? I think the hormones aren't great for you. Like there's a lot of estrogen levels increase
Yep.
with milk dairy consumption,
Yep.
which is bad for men.
Yep.
You want to have testosterone levels, not estrogen levels. You can grow man titties,
I've seen that. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you don't want to drink soy milk either.
No.
I can't say this enough. Don't consume soy products in large quantities. Unfortunately, so much of the stuff we has soy in it. Everything has soy in it because it's a good additive and it's a good
Filler.
filler.
For, like, oils and stuff.
Yes,
too,
exactly.
yeah.
Oil and stuff like that. But soy is terrible, and it's terrible for young men. Try to avoid it. Don't drink soy milk or any of that bullshit. And honestly, vegan products terrible for you for the most part. Like a lot of it's soy
That's
based,
what you're
man.
getting. Yeah. I know.
1 second.
What was I gonna say? I know. Like palm oil is really heavily used in a lot of vegan products too.
Okay.
That's a very heavy.
From palm trees?
Yeah.
Is that what it's from?
Yeah.
That's probably better for you
Yeah.
than soy.
I would say so.
Soy is just generally like just Google it. I could be lying, but soy's just I don't think soy's good for you at all.
No.
It's yeah, it's not good for young men. I don't know about girls. I don't know if it matters too much. But that shit also takes like I think it takes a lot of fucking land and water to grow soy too.
Yeah. Soy fields for sure.
Yeah, soy fields. I think again, I'm just an ignorant person, so I don't know, but I would assume you don't get a whole bunch of soy beans from one soy plant. If you look at soy field, there's a lot of soy fields around here.
Yeah.
They're fucking huge.
Yeah. They usually do soy and then they do corn right above them.
That's right. Yeah, there's always corn and soy. They go it's hand in hand. It seems around here. Stay away from that shit, guys. Just eat meat and vegetables. Honestly, and I'm a hypocrite because am I doing that full time? No, but I try to.
Yeah.
Like if I have an intentional diet, I can go time where I'm like on a pretty good diet. I try to just eat whole foods.
I just do the gym bro diet, right? Rice.
Chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice.
Yeah, rice is. There's a study that came out about rice recently, actually.
What?
Shit, I'm gonna Google it quick because it wasn't a good study.
Mm.
But the problem with these studies is there's always a study.
There's always a study.
That's the only problem. My beef with science. I'm very big on studies and science and stats, but it's like
You see those videos of like people like sifting their rice, and then there's like little bugs in it.
no, that's gross. Though.
Yeah. I don't think it's real, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
You're just saying basically it's like unhealthy sugars. Oh,
unhealthy sugars are
from
in
white
everything.
rice specifically. Actually, I guess it's like brown rice is actually better for you. No,
Yeah.
if it gives it plain, not Uncle Ben's.
No.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know anything, but
I think they just call it uncles now. Like they don't even.
They
have
got
like,
rid of Ben?
Yeah, they don't even have.
'Cause
the
he was
logo.
racist?
Maybe.
because Ben, what they got rid of Ben himself off the page.
I
Off
don't.
the picture?
I'm pretty sure.
Let me see. Uncle Ben's. Ben 2022. Yeah, they got rid of Jemima.
Yeah.
She's gone. I have an old one still.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, just by coincidence. I just
Oh,
never
okay.
ate it. Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. You know what? And now that you say it, I know that because now I can see myself buying it at the store.
Yeah, it just has the
It's just
letter
it's
text.
just Ben's original.
Yeah,
Or
that's
Ben's Express.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I always buy the 90-second ones.
Yeah, those are good.
Ben's, I think it's like 90-second express or something.
I like the minute rice or whatever.
Minute rice, yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Like the little bowls, and you like.
Oh yeah, I buy those all. Those are not by Uncle Ben's though, are they?
No, those are minute rice. Yeah.
Yeah, those
like
are
the
its
red
own thing.
text.
But that's just not good for you either.
No.
You can make a whole meal in 90 seconds. Not good for you.
And microwaving anything isn't good for you.
Yeah, microwaving
Same thing
itself.
with those air fryers. Like, I do not want one for the life of me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm against it. But like, I see some of these recipes pop up, and I'm like, okay, that looks cool. Like, what was it? There's a bagel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cut up a bagel. They drizzled it with olive oil and like herbs, and,
Yep.
like, Parmesan cheese, and then like tossed in the air fryer, and then make little bagel crisps.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sounds good
what?
actually.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But like, I won't do that. I'll go to the store and I'll buy the bag of bagel crisps.
Yeah.
No problem. I'm not making my own.
You won't do it?
No way.
It's cheaper probably though, no?
It's definitely cheaper.
I know. At home, I buy, I probably
Yeah.
pre-made shit all the time.
Same thing with croutons, right? Like if you make your own croutons.
No one's doing that.
No way.
Who's doing that?
Restaurants do.
Restaurants, yeah. That's true actually. A lot of like the healthier places especially. It's easy to do, I bet. It's just bread with seasoning. You just sit it out on the counter for a few days.
Let it dry out. Yeah. It's true. Yeah.
Oh man. Look, what were we talking about there a second ago?
Croutons. Vegan food.
Yeah, fuck vegan food.
Soy food.
All that shit, yeah, but
Diet.
I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but fucking Uncle Ben's, man.
Uncle Ben's.
Uncle Ben's. Yeah, I don't know. I do try to eat healthy. Just convenience sometimes plays a factor,
For sure.
right? Like I'm gonna go home from this, and I'm gonna have a Delicio's pizza. I'm being honest with you people,
It's not delivery, it's delicious.
and I'm gonna be even more honest. It's not Delicio's.
It's not?
It's like a fucking.
The PC version?
It's PC. You knew it, because it's half the price,
Yeah.
but it's half the pizza.
It's true.
But I'm a one man. Like a Delicio's pizza, they had them on sale at a Delicio's pizza is $9
Yeah.
at Food Basics.
Okay. At Food Basics.
$9? Go to this pizza place for $12. You get a whole pizza fresh.
It's true. That's true.
So I bought the not PC because this is Basics.
Okay. So they
It's
have the
another brand. It's
compliments.
Dr. Ucker's.
Oh, Dr. Oker. Yeah.
Oker, whatever the fuck it is. Ucker's? No,
Oker.
it's Ucker's.
No, Dr. Oker.
Dr. Oker.
Yeah.
Should we Google it?
If you want.
Okay, I'll believe you. Dr. Oker. Doesn't sound right, but I've been maybe pronouncing it wrong my whole life. But I got that.
Yeah.
They're $3.99.
Okay. That's cheap.
It's pretty cheap. Food Basics,
For a
right?
pizza, yeah.
I had to stop going to Zares.
Why?
I just got too poor.
Oh, no.
And I had to go to Food Basics now. I'm at Food Basics full time, but I won't buy meat at Food Basics.
Go to No Frills for your meats.
You know what's
lunch
funny
meats?
is like, I don't buy lunch meats anymore. The deli meats, I
Yeah,
used to all the
Ziggy's.
time. Yeah, I used to buy Ziggy's nonstop.
Nothing wrong with Ziggy's.
No, I stopped buying lunch meats. That shit's bad for you too. But you say no frills, right? You said no frills?
Yeah.
There's one on Franklin, actually down the street from here.
Yeah.
I just basically revealed our location. Except there's like 4 storage units off Franklin, maybe 5 or 6 actually. They're all off Franklin, but there's a no frills like way down the street.
Yeah.
And
You could just edit that out. Too.
I won't. I'm not
I
going
know
to.
you're not going to.
I want someone to show up. It's funny as I act all ballsy until someone shows up, and who knows how I act in real life. Buddy, we're an hour and 6 minutes in.
All right. Have a good Thanksgiving, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, he's right though. We should shut this down because we got shit to do, and you guys aren't gonna want to watch an hour and a half podcast. So, but I hope you guys had fun in this episode. We try to keep it lighthearted
Yeah.
because we've gotten serious a couple times, which is fine. But it's nice to have just a fun episode
Yeah.
and not like try and tear down
Everything.
the patriarchy and whatever else. Who knows? Whatever people are getting angry at.
Yeah.
Tear down the patriarchy! Tear down the patriarchy!
Oh yeah. Royal family's dead again.
Yeah, the royal family died again.
Yeah.
So, but thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it again. I'm going to reiterate what Dan said at the beginning. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be awesome. Until next time, guys, I'm Davey on everything.
Dan3G. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Big cheese, all design on my jacket. Work hard, now I'm changing my bracket. Talk tough, we ain't hearing that racket. Dogs came in, you know how to stack it. Don't take it wrong, but I'ma need my ends though. I got tigers on my chest like Kenzo. Rail came, yeah, he putting that Benz though. Carol's here, man, you know you stay 10 toes. Big dog, man, you know I ain't worried. Bent up, so I'm talking real slurry. Got a blast, bro, I'm always in a hurry. Big Drake, shooting dirty like Curry. Take a yerky, ain't know he stay passed up. You don't catch him late night, then you asked out. No, Unc real, how to put the E-class up. They like, X nigga, how you take the fast ride? 2018, it was me and Big